Hey, this is JJ with Deluxe Vehicle Detailing and Paint Correction here in beautiful Clearwater, Florida on location today. This is a soon to open museum, and this beautiful 1913 Pierce Arrow model 48 had some really severe water spotting. This is part 2 of 2 parts. So part 1 I will post immediately before this. So if you want to see what this was all about, I showed you this car and it was just covered in water spots and everything. This paint job was done a while back, and whoever took care of things, there's just massive amounts of scratching. You can see that those were not caused by me. I'm trying to keep that beam of light right where you can kind of see. So, you know, in this situation, I went with the rinseless wash method because there's already a lot of imperfections in this paint. I certainly wasn't going to add to them, but if this was a flawless, you know, paint job, whether it was old single stage or whether it was a newer repaint, I would probably not have done a rinseless wash in this situation. But since this car is already a massive amounts of swirls, scratches, not really so much holograms, but somebody drying it off or something, their towel was dirty. I don't even know how. Let me see if I can bring. Yeah, I don't even know how that stuff happens. But anyway, I really watched my work very carefully. I went with mostly creature edgeless microfiber towels, only the high pile side from the rag company. Love the rag company. And I did O&R at 256:1, which is standard, and I was able to, just with some dwell time out of a pump sprayer. Yep, there's my little Chapin from, I believe, Lowe's. I pump sprayed, I let dwell for a few minutes, and it was more or less a film of we're not quite sure what, and it kind of wound up in little droplets when it dried, but there wasn't a mineral content to it, and so there was no etching. So all the film released very easily, and the car just came out beautiful. What we were going here was this is a demonstration car for an event that I mentioned earlier, and so this thing just needed kind of snuffed up a little bit. You know, sometimes every detail job isn't, you know, all about the, you know, the glitz and the glamour and the just over the top. You know, I cleaned up under the fenders. I wiped all the surfaces down. I, you know, got in here on the springs. It just needs to look nice, presentable. It's going to be outside, and you know, general wipe down here. Oops, hey, there's a piece of my creature edgeless microfiber towel. You know, just cleaned, beautified. I laid down a layer of Meguiar's Express spray wax. I don't have to worry about UV. I don't have to worry about durability. I want something that I could just go over this car and quickly get around it, cover every surface, the chrome, the rubber, the glass, you know, intricate details and things like that. If I had a polish and I was going around this, I've got to then spend a lot of time with these, you know, very intricate patterns and shapes. Nope. Meguiar's Express Spray Wax, you can just put it on any surface, you can just wipe it and basically walk away. So that was the 1913 Pierce Aero Model 48. You can like freeze yourself on all of this if you are so interested. And then the next car is the 1927, also Pierce Aero. This is the Model 36. Got a whopping 6-cylinder with 70 horsepower. Back out a little bit and cue in at your own depth. I'll get you in as close as I can to make that easy. Try and help you out. Trying to not be too shaky. It's been a while since I had my coffee, so I'm pretty good. So this car ended up being a lot more dirty. This is the 1927 Pierce Aero, and there was a little higher degree of cleaning that I would have liked to done, got to accomplish on this car. The inside of the tires had mold all over. I crawled underneath the car. It's nice because these cars are kind of high, and got under there and had to just kind of grind away with some terry cloth towels and some ONR. This vehicle has a bazillion paint defects, so again, I wasn't super worried about adding any kind of marring or anything at all. But I did a super careful job. I do use the Gary Dean wiping method with microfibers. I've got the wet microfibers in a bucket. So after I shoot down the car with the pump sprayer, as I was saying before, then it's just a half a towel weight across the car. Kind of keep looking at it. And it's not for everybody. If you're not experienced, I definitely wouldn't touch a car like this. But I've been doing rinseless wash for years now, and I'm confident in my skill level. But again, allows me to kind of get around the car safely. This thing was really filthy. You can see it's got some real nice gloss. Yes, there are defects. I'm not doing paint correction. Those two scratches right here were really bugging me. Ooh, boy, those pop out in the light. But nothing to do about it. Whoops. Put 2 fingerprints on it. I have to go wipe that. Anyway, this car is absolutely gorgeous. It's a pleasure to work on these classic vehicles. And I would like to get this tire cover to come out a little bit better. But again, the car has gloss, it has shine. It was really pretty darn dirty. The interior, I could probably spend a day on this leather. It's got some wear and tear the last time that it was restored. I am guessing this is not 1927 authentic leather, although that, embroidery stitch work and stuff, very cool. Very cool dash. I'll kind of give you a little look at what a 1927 looks like here. And and I did a nice basic cleanup on this. I wasn't going kind of for fine detailing. I was getting this car presentable to be in the public. It's going to be outdoors. It's, it could get rained on. It's going to be in the dew. I think it's going to be out all day and all night Friday. So anyway, this is just some of the things that I enjoy doing. I enjoy making vehicles beautiful. I thank you for being with me. Please like the bell, ding, hit that, subscribe, get notified. Share this with someone that that has a love of cars or detailing or just maybe antique stuff. This is just a cool way of getting around, and these cars are both drivable. They're both going to be driven to this event. So as always, I thank you for being with me. I do enjoy interacting with many of you, so please comment down, just give me that thumbs up. And I love to exchange information with all of you. I'm always learning, and I'm always willing to share what knowledge I have with all of you. So I appreciate you being with me. Until next time, take care and enjoy making your vehicles beautiful. Thanks. Bye.